The room lay shrouded in shadows, its corners swallowed by darkness. The only light came from a single candle, its flame dancing weakly, casting trembling golden patterns on the walls. A still body lies beneath a white cloth, untouched by the world, pale and pure. The cloth hides the body from view, yet its presence screams louder than any voice could. Fog hangs heavy, a silent shroud embracing the room. The air thickens with mystery, a haunting introspection. Zulu's voice echoes in the stillness. Have you ever wondered why a corpse doesn't feel pain? Not simply because it lacks heartbeat, but because it's been emptied of consciousness. The last flicker of candlelight dances, then dies, plunging everything into absolute darkness. Shadows deepen, swallowing the room whole as the flame surrenders to the night. Complete darkness descends, an impenetrable void where once there was light. Silence amplifies the absence, pressing in from all sides as the darkness settles. The world is now veiled in an all-encompassing black, a silent testament to the extinguished flame. Absolute silence dominates, a void where even the faintest whisper is absent. A subtle pulse emerges, a rhythmic throb that stirs the stillness. The pulse intensifies, growing stronger as awareness flickers to life. The sound of awakening echoes, gradually filling the emptiness with a sense of being. The void transforms, now resonating with the vibrant sound of returning consciousness. In the infinite black void, radiant golden light begins to swirl, an ethereal dance in the darkness. The light struggles to coalesce, reaching out like a nascent hand grasping for form. Just as form seems within reach, the golden light falters, its cohesion failing. The light dissipates into nothing, dissolving back into the infinite expanse from which it came. Rams's voice echoes through the void. How can something without form give rise to solidity? We perceive the world through consciousness, yet consciousness itself is untouchable. Particles drift, suspended in time, like a breath held in the cold. Each speck hangs still, as if gravity has forgotten its duty. The air itself seems to solidify, locking every mote in place. A moment captured, eternal and unchanging. The frozen dance of dust motes and light. The world is silent, holding its breath. A faint, gentle inhalation fills the void. The sound grows, soft and subtle. A sense of anticipation hangs in the air, light and airy. The world awakens, refreshed and renewed. In the heart of the forest, a hand extends, fingers brushing against the rough bark of an ancient tree. The tree's bark responds to the touch, its surface undulating like a disturbed pool of water. Far in the distance, the faint outlines of buildings shimmer, mirages on the edge of reality. From afar, Maona Vijay's voice echoes through the trees, declaring, "The world appears solid, but only as appearance, not essence." The solid image of a tree begins to dissolve, initiating a mesmerizing transformation. Its form fractures into luminous rings, each radiating a vibrant glow. The rings gently pulsate, their hues shifting in a dance of light and color. Each ring shines intensely, a beacon of vibrant energy in the unfolding spectacle. The light intensifies, then gradually begins to fade, drawing the scene towards darkness. The luminous rings disappear completely, leaving only the void of darkness. The initial chime resonates, filling the air with a clear, pure tone. The sound lingers, its vibrations slowly diminishing. The echo of the chime fades, the silence growing deeper. A subtle hush settles as the last echoes disappear. The space is now filled with an almost palpable quiet. The silence becomes complete, enveloping everything in its stillness. Thoth stands motionless before a mirror, his gaze drawn into the depths of the glass. The mirror transforms, revealing swirling galaxies where a reflection should be. Fragmented memories and fleeting childhood scenes flicker within the cosmic display. Thoth remains transfixed, lost in the spectacle of his own internal universe. Then Zulu's voice echoes, "We are the projector and the screen, the perceiver and the perceived. We chase appearances, forgetting we are the source." The mirror stands still, its surface reflecting the dim light of the room. A faint line appears, spiderwebbing across the glass. The crack widens, a delicate fracture turning into a stark fissure. The mirror is splitting, the light glinting off the jagged edges of the break. The mirror shatters, the light now streaming through the fractured surface. A faint, rhythmic heartbeat echoes in the silence. The heartbeat grows softer, fading slowly. The rhythm sputters, falters, a final, weak pulse. Silence descends, heavy and absolute. The heartbeat stops. In a boundless expanse, two figures of pure light materialize, their forms shimmering with ethereal energy. They extend their radiant forms towards each other, a silent invitation to merge. Their energy fields converge, an intimate dance of light and belief. Maona Vijay voices echoes through the space. We never touch things directly. What we call contact is a dance of energy, translated by belief. The fields ripple with life, an ocean of green under the boundless sky. The vibrant life of the fields begins to slow, its energy visibly diminishing. The pulse weakens, the once lively fields now struggling to maintain their rhythm. The fields shudder, the last vestiges of movement fading into stillness. The fields freeze, all motion ceasing as if time itself has stopped. An eerie calm descends. The once vibrant fields now a silent, unmoving tableau. A subtle hum fills the air, a promise of something present. The sound begins to fade, losing its strength. The hum dissolves, leaving absolute silence. The silence deepens, becoming a palpable presence. The absence of sound creates a sense of anticipation. The quiet is total, absolute, complete. In a realm where reality blurs, the forest breathes with unnatural life. The trees pulsate, their bark swelling and receding in a silent rhythm. Overhead, the sky transforms into a swirling kaleidoscope of geometric fractals, a living canvas of ever-shifting color. Ayahuasca, mushrooms, show the breath of trees, the fluid nature of form. The forest is alive with vibrant, unnatural life. The vibrant tapestry of color begins to dissolve, fading into an ethereal glow. The world is awash in a sea of white light. The surroundings are bathed in pure, blinding radiance. Everything merges into a unified, brilliant expanse of white. An ethereal tone begins to rise, slowly filling the air with its presence. The sound intensifies, growing in both pitch and power, dominating the senses. The ascending tone reaches a fevered pitch, vibrating with overwhelming intensity. Suddenly, the sound ceases, leaving behind an echoing silence. In a realm of soft, glowing grayscale, color has no place. Only a figure begins to dissolve into the ether. Zulu's voice echoes from the void. But that's not the end. Zulu continues. Before color, before name. The scene shifts, revealing a boundless expanse. Then Zulu says, there is an unshaped space. The figure is no longer visible, leaving only the unshaped space. The world dissolves into an ethereal mist. Visibility diminishes, the surroundings fading into obscurity. The air grows heavy, the mist an all-enveloping shroud. Silence descends as the mist swallows all sound. Nothing remains but the swirling, impenetrable mist. An unsettling silence blankets the scene. Absolute stillness reigns. The cold air hangs heavy, each breath a visible testament to life's persistence. The faintest trace of condensation betrays the presence of breath. The air is frigid. Each exhale paints a fleeting portrait against the stark backdrop. Silence deepens, each moment amplifying the eerie solitude. An infinite white stretches across the screen, an empty canvas of pure potential. Suddenly, a solitary pulse disrupts the void. A flicker of existence in the emptiness. A tear forms, splitting the seamless white in slow motion, revealing the unknown behind it. A voice echoes from the void. There are no beings, no joy, no sorrow. Only the raw, unshaped awareness, the silence before the song. The silhouette flickers faintly, its pure white form a fleeting beacon in the vast unknown. The ethereal form wavers, a momentary glimpse before its light begins to fade. With a final, desperate pulse, the silhouette dissolves, its essence surrendered to the encroaching brilliance. A blinding light erupts, an all-consuming wave that devours the darkness. The world is engulfed, swallowed whole by the radiant, unforgiving light. Nothing remains but the searing, absolute light, a void of pure energy. A single, soft tone fills the air, resonating with delicate beauty. The note lingers, its gentle presence creating a moment of serene contemplation. Gradually, the sound diminishes, fading softly into the surrounding quiet. Silence descends, enveloping everything in a blanket of absolute stillness. Against the first light of dawn, Thoth stands atop the mountain, a silhouette against the awakening sky. Arms outstretched, Thoth welcomes the sun, a solitary beacon amidst the vast, untouched wilderness. The landscape awakens, bathed in a soft, ethereal light, painting the world in hues of hope and new beginnings. Silence descends, broken only by the whisper of wind and the silent promise of a new day dawning. Sunlight floods the grand library, each beam illuminating endless rows of ancient books. Dust motes dance in the golden air, each a tiny story waiting to be told. A hand appears, gently turning the page of a leather-bound tome. The ancient book whispers secrets from forgotten ages. The library remains silent, holding its breath as history unfolds once more. Beneath the immense, star-strewn sky, Thoth finds stillness in the heart of the desert. Silence blankets the scene, punctuated only by the soft whisper of the wind. The desert night wraps around Thoth, an embrace of solitude and stars. In the stillness, Thoth merges with the vastness of the desert, a silhouette against the cosmos. Golden sunlight pours through the studio's tall windows. Canvases lean against wooden easels, their blank surfaces humming with possibility. A vibrant palette awaits, colors swirling like a promise of untold stories. The painter's hand hovers, brush poised, listening for the whispers of inspiration. In a moment of pure potential, the canvas awaits its fate, ready to be transformed. The vast ocean stretches endlessly, its waves crash against the shore. The rhythmic motion of the waves creates a hypnotic effect. A boat appears on the horizon, cutting through the water. The boat drifts slowly, a small speck against the immensity of the sea. Mist rolls in, obscuring the boat as it disappears into the distance. In the hushed concert hall, a musician sits poised at the grand piano, its polished surface reflecting the soft glow of the spotlight. His elegant fingers begin to dance across the ivory keys, awakening a melody that tentatively fills the hall. The music swells, cascading over the audience, wrapping them in a blanket of sound that transports them to another realm. The air vibrates with emotion as the music soars, each note a brushstroke painting a vivid, wordless story. The melody softens, a gentle whisper that lingers in the air, leaving the audience breathless and spellbound. The city pulses with life, a symphony of footsteps and murmurs as each person navigates their own solitary path. The streets echo with the silent stories of countless souls, each a universe unto themselves, a sea of faces, each etched with dreams, worries, and fleeting moments of joy. The city's rhythm carries them forward, a current of humanity flowing through the concrete canyons. Lost in their own worlds, they brush against one another, connected yet utterly alone. Sunlight bathes the garden, casting a golden glow over every leaf and petal. Amidst the vibrant blooms, the gardener moves with a gentle grace, their touch nurturing life itself. With tender care, they prune away the old, making way for new growth to flourish. Water cascades from their watering can, quenching the thirst of the earth and coaxing the flowers to bloom. The flowers respond with a burst of color, their petals unfurling in a symphony of beauty. The air is thick with the sweet fragrance of blossoms, a testament to the gardener's loving hand. The forest at night is alive with the soft glow of fireflies, their lights painting a magical scene. Nocturnal creatures stir, their sounds filling the night with mystery and wonder. Shadows dance and play as the forest whispers its secrets under the moonlit sky. A gentle breeze rustles through the leaves, carrying the scent of damp earth and blooming flora. The darkness is alive, a symphony of light and sound in nature's grand theater. In the bright laboratory, a scientist peers intently through a microscope, their focus absolute. The scientist's eyes scan the microscopic world, searching for answers. The intricate details of the unseen universe unfold before the scientist's focused gaze. The scientist leans closer, drawn deeper into the mysteries hidden within the cell. The scientist's brow furrows in concentration, a discovery on the verge of being made. The scientist, captivated, continues their silent observation of the microscopic realm. Against the backdrop of a towering mountain, a climber begins their arduous ascent, each movement a display of strength and resolve. Each step is a monumental struggle, a testament to the climber's spirit against the unyielding mountain. After what feels like an eternity, the climber triumphantly crests the summit, their silhouettes stark against the sky. Before them unfolds a breathtaking panorama tapestry of peaks and valleys stretching to the horizon. The climber stands in awe, the world at their feet, bathed in the golden light of the setting sun. Sunlight floods the dance studio, turning dust motes into stars. A kaleidoscope of dancers fills the space, each movement telling a silent story. Each leap is a burst of emotion, expressed without words. Subtle shifts of weight convey unspoken feelings. Fluid grace embodies the dancer's unspoken narratives. A sun-drenched field bursts with color as wildflowers sway gently in the breeze. Children run and leap through the field, their laughter ringing out in the clear air. The warm sun bathes their faces as they frolic and twirl amidst the blossoms. Joyful echoes fill the air, mingling with the sweet scent of wildflowers, creating a symphony of carefree delight. The coffee shop buzzes with activity, each table a small world of conversation and connection. Laughter mixes with the clinking of cups, creating a symphony of everyday life. Sunlight streams through the windows, casting a warm glow on the scene. The aroma of freshly brewed coffee fills the air, a comforting presence. Friends share stories and dreams over steaming mugs, their faces animated with emotion. The coffee shop offers a haven from the outside world, a place to relax and connect. Under the warm sun, people lounge on the beach, embracing the tranquil rhythm of the waves. Laughter fills the air as families build sandcastles, their joy echoing against the gentle surf. Couples stroll hand in hand along the shoreline, their footsteps caressing the water's edge. Surfers glide effortlessly through the water, riding the crests with skill and grace. The sun glistens on the water, creating a mesmerizing dance of light and shadow as the day unfolds in peaceful harmony. Sunlight floods the museum, casting a golden glow over the polished floors. Visitors wander through the grand halls, their figures hushed in reverence. Each artwork whispers a silent story, a frozen moment of history. The air is thick with the quiet appreciation of art. A woman pauses, captivated by a sculpture, her expression thoughtful. An elderly man leans on his cane, his eyes filled with memories evoked by the artwork. Snowflakes dance gently upon an untouched landscape, weaving a tapestry of serene beauty. The silence is palpable, a profound stillness that amplifies the visual purity. A profound stillness envelops the scene, enhancing the visual purity of the snow-covered expanse. Each falling flake adds to the serene beauty, crafting an image of tranquility and untouched wonder. Sunlight bathes the train compartment as passengers peer through the windows, each absorbed in their own world. Dust motes dance in the sunlight, illuminating the quiet solitude of each traveler. Lost in thought, they journey not just across the land, but through the landscapes of their minds. The rhythmic clatter of the train becomes a soundtrack to their introspective voyages. Sunlight filters through the dense canopy, casting dappled shadows on the forest floor. Vibrant orchids cling to ancient trees, their colors a stark contrast to the deep green foliage. A hidden waterfall cascades into a clear pool, the sound of rushing water filling the air. Exotic birds soar between the trees, their calls echoing through the dense vegetation. The air hangs heavy with humidity, creating a palpable sense of life and growth. In the stillness of the observatory, an astronomer stands at the telescope, gazing into the cosmos. Their eyes are fixed, searching the infinite expanse of distant stars. The telescope stands as a gateway to the universe, vast and mysterious. Lost in thought, the astronomer contemplates the universe. Water cascades down a rocky cliff, nature's power and grandeur on full display. The impact creates a swirling mist that rises into the air. Sunlight streams through the mist, creating a vibrant rainbow. The waterfall roars, its sound echoing through the surrounding landscape. The rocks glisten with moisture, reflecting the light and adding to the scene's ethereal beauty. The scene is a symphony of sight and sound, a testament to nature's raw power and delicate artistry. Sunlight paints the church in vibrant hues, streaming through the stained glass windows. The altar glows under the sunlit stained glass, radiating tranquility. A sense of peace fills the reverent space, undisturbed and serene. The church remains bathed in a soft, ethereal glow, promising solace. Under the vast sky, farmers work tirelessly, their weathered hands nurturing the fields. The verdant crops sway gently, a promise of a bountiful harvest. Each movement is deliberate, each touch filled with care, as they coax life from the earth. The sun shines down, casting a golden glow over the scene, highlighting the fruits of their labor. In every corner, life flourishes, a testament to the enduring spirit of the land and its keepers. In the heart of a hospital room, a doctor's touch is a beacon of reassurance, amidst the sterile yet hopeful surroundings. Bathed in the soft glow of daylight, the hospital room radiates a sense of healing and renewal. The doctor's gentle movements embodies care. Sunlight streams through the window, infusing the room with warmth and optimism. Hope lingers in every corner, creating an atmosphere of tranquility and recovery. Sunlight filters through the trees, casting dappled shadows on the ground as people wander through the park. The gentle rustling of leaves and the soft chatter of voices fill the air, creating a tranquil symphony. Children laugh and play, their joyful energy adding to the lively atmosphere of the park. Couples sit on benches, lost in conversation, their faces relaxed and content in the peaceful setting. The living room radiates a cozy warmth from the fireplace, where a family gathers. Soft light dances across their faces, reflecting joy and affection. Laughter echoes through the room, mingling with the comforting cadence of shared stories. Each member of the family sits close, united by an unspoken bond of love and understanding. In this moment, time seems to stand still, capturing the pure essence of familial bliss.